Hey church, happy first week of Advent. Hopefully you grabbed up your Bible study, you guys are getting ready, you're getting in touch with your family, you're just getting ready to get in that holiday season. We are on mission. That's the number one thing I'm keep telling you guys. We are on mission. So with that, I've got some great news for you guys. We shared it in Sunday service, but Brandon is our interim pastor. I am so thankful that we have had him here being discipled by Pastor Josh. We've got a man that is ready to serve this church. He's got a plan. We are closely knit together and we are going to execute in a way that makes sure this church is cared for and we continue to move forward in God's strength. The second thing I have for you guys is we announced the Lottie Moon Offering. Bruce announced it this morning and I am wholeheartedly with Bruce. $2,500 is not a lot of money. I know that we've got faithful givers, we've got faithful tithers, and I just ask that you guys just think about that just a little bit more this year and let's accomplish that goal. Not for us, but for international missions. It's so exciting to think about with Lottie Moon, this little tiny woman, barely 4'10", so many years ago, just decided that she was going to be committed to God, be obedient, and go to China and serve the Chinese people. Many people accredit her with the reason of Christianity having such impact in the Chinese, subculture. And I just want to make sure that we continue to support that wherever they may be, whether it be China, Iran, North Korea, wherever we're sending missionaries. We want to make sure that we are ready to equip them to serve God in a mighty way. The next thing we've got going on is this week is our week of prayer. So Brother Vaughn has got some pamphlets and he'll be communicating that out. But we'll be praying for different international missions all week long. I hope to see you guys Wednesday night. So the other thing that we announced was Wednesday night we'll be doing our Q&A for the budget. So if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please come and join us for that. We'll walk through, answer questions, myself and the finance team, let you guys know kind of where we're at and where we're going in 2025. It seems like everybody in the church, every ministry is adopting those God goals. So as you look at that budget, you might be a little concerned, but we want to make sure we answer your questions and you hear from that team's mouth how we are envisioning 2025 to go, and we can continue to move forward with that. So be here Wednesday night at 6 o'clock, normal prayer time meeting. We'll be doing the Q&A, but we'll also be just getting our hearts ready because again, we are on mission, Fifth Street. We are ready and we are focused. And then the next thing I've got for you guys is next Sunday, right after service, we'll be voting on that budget. So if you have any questions, make sure you're here on Wednesday because next Sunday will be too late to be asking those questions. But no, we're just so thankful. We're thankful that we've got Brandon and Elizabeth here helping support the pastorate. Brandon is available for anything that Josh was kind of available to do, whether you need counseling, whether you need visitation, whether you need prayer. Brandon is here, and I know that you've got a strong man of God that is on your side with Brandon. Make sure you're utilizing the same way you utilize Pastor Josh, and let's continue to move forward. The pastor search team is going to meet back up in January. We're going to take a little break with the holiday season, make sure that we're prayed up and we're ready, and then come January, we're going to pick that up and get that started. So be praying for that team, but also be praying for the pastor that, like I said before, we know God knows who it is. God knows everything at all times. So we know that God knows who that man is. Let's be praying for that man to hear God's voice, and let's be praying for that team to find that man through all the different resumes they're going to apply, all the different pastors that are going to come out and seek to be here in God's island, and we're ready for what the Lord has in store for us. So I just ask that as you guys continue to pray about that, be praying for that man, be praying for that team. With that, Fifth Street, we've got the movie night coming up this next Sunday night, the 8th. Come on out. It'll be a great time of refreshment. We're watching Journey of Bethlehem. The fellowship team has been working hard. I know that they always put on a great spread. There'll be some great snacks, some great time, some great fellowship. And I'm going to tell you again, remember, we're on mission. So this is that time that, you don't have to be worried that, there's a pastor that's going to stand in that pulpit and scare someone away. Bring those friends, bring those coworkers, bring the neighbor kids, bring whoever you can think of that needs God, which is everybody. Bring them, because Journey of Bethlehem will be a great way to get them introduced to a great church family that loves you and is here to support you. But it's a great time of fellowship, and we're just going to show them that we have a culture of good community. So bring them out for that. So I thank you guys. I really do appreciate everyone's support. I know that you guys are praying for me. I've had several messages, and I just ask that you continue to pray for me as I work with Brandon, as I work with the rest of the church to continue to move us forward. And thank you guys to all the volunteers. I can't stop thanking you guys. I thank you for all the volunteers today that showed up. We got that third floor cleared out. There's stuff all over the place, but I know that Miss Chantel and Miss Alice and Miss Christine and many of the other women are getting ready for getting this church ready for the Christmas season. So thank you guys for doing that. Thank you for everyone that's supporting, and make sure you come back next Sunday for a great message, and come back for a phenomenal movie night and a great time of fellowship. With that, I hope you guys have a great week. You need anything, give us a call. Take care.